RadioOnFire.com, Shot97.com. I go by the name of Diamond K, and this is Sports Talk with Pebbles. How you doing, Pebbles?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I could be better. Before we go any further, the Orioles are not going to the World Series.
But you know what? I'm okay with that. They had a great season.
They did. It's one of those things where the Orioles have consistently been so bad that getting to this point, you can't even be mad at them.
Right. Now, I haven't been a diehard fan of the Orioles, but I've been a fan.
Right.
So I was a little disappointed. It seemed like they got that far and gave up. They wasn't giving it their all.
They did have some injuries, so but the Royals, they was not playing.
No, they came to play.
They was not playing with us.
They came to play.
So it is what it is. But so of course you have an exciting list of things to talk about as it relates to sports. So what you got?
Indeed. No scores for the games at the moment. We're going to discuss all of these fines and arrests and this the things that's going on. So I'm wondering if the NFL is picking on Kaepernick, the 49ers quarterback.
Why would you say that?
Apparently, the earphones is one thing. Okay. Now I did notice. I don't know if you noticed, but the post game after their game on Monday, he covered up Beats. You couldn't see the logo at all. He covered that up. So I guess that'll erase the fine. He won't get a fine for that. Maybe they're okay with that. But it seems as though he was fined, and I for some reason I didn't know, but he was fined for using profanity.
Yeah, you can't do that. You're a role model.
But it was on the field. You know how they get into the game, and it was originally said that it was a racial something.
You can't say that either.
But he didn't. But listen, this is what I'm saying. It happened, but
was that man mic'd?
Maybe he was, but it was overturned because it wasn't racial. But he did use profanity. It was directed towards Chicago Bear player Lamar Houston. So, but it was overturned, and they cut his fine in half. It was $11,025. How did they get the $25,000?
Yeah, because he spit when he said it. You know what I mean?
It's just not a even number. It's just
$11,025. Yeah, well, it was what? That's just crazy.
No, that's what it is. That's what
is
I'm
that
saying.
The half? Is that cut in half?
No,
or that's what they fined him, and they're cutting that in half.
They're cutting that in half.
Okay.
So tell me, how did they get 25?
Yeah. So
that is amazing. So do you think they picking on him? No.
But I did see that he still plans on wearing the Beats headphones.
Well, that's what I said. I think they told him as long as he cover up the logo. Maybe that's a go. I don't know, but he does have an endorsement deal.
My thing is that at this point, the Beats brand is so established that you know what it is, even if they cover it up.
Well, because it's covered, we know what it is.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
If you didn't
already.
You know what? I was going to hit you with your nigga, please. But we're going to move on to the Denver Broncos defensive tackle, Terrence Knighton.
Now, you cannot say the Denver Broncos without saying America's team. They said that's America's number one team.
Who said that?
That's what the survey said that.
Who did they survey?
That they didn't reveal that part.
Right, because I would have never said that. Okay, but he is also a team captain, and for whatever reason, he was fined as well for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, got it.
I'm starting to think the NFL just need money. They're broke.
I'm not gonna say they're broke,
but they want their money back. Listen,
they got a lot of money.
Just come on.
Ray Rice jerseys alone,
they lost money.
No,
because they were trading those in, so they lost money.
No, they ain't lose no money. They had already bought them. Now they're gonna buy new jerseys.
They replaced those.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay.
And the prices of seats, the NFL package, you know about that.
Definitely
they get money.
They definitely getting money. Now, Knighton is not the only Denver Bronco that had an issue this week. Linebacker Mr. Barrow, okay, he was ejected during the third quarter. Like, what is going on? They all need anger management.
It was a rough week, and a lot of people got injured. It was a rough week.
Yeah, well, they need anger management. It's some players that can definitely benefit.
When you get on the field and that adrenaline is going, people talk trash.
So why
it's tough.
So why when I say something about the profanity, whatever, it was why they can't just be passive with it? They're into the game.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Okay.
Into it. I agree. They into it. I mean, I think the fines for excessive celebrating, I think that's stupid. I think hitting a defenseless player in the head.
Oh yes,
that's serious.
Sure.
But some of the extra, and the rules they change. Like it seems like 10 to 20 different things in between each season.
Well,
that's what it seems like. Maybe it's not, but that's what it seems like.
And that's what I'm saying. The amount of the fines, the amount of fines, period. So the money is really the big issue here. But still, like some I think definitely need to be fined.
Right.
Which is Mr. Perfect. Apparently, he's a Cincinnati Bengals player, linebacker actually, and he actually twisted the ankles of Cam Newton and Greg Olsen after a touchdown. Now I think he deliberately did that.
Yeah.
The replay showed it. It's just crazy.
He should be fined, or should he be suspended, or
Well, he has a history.
When you're fining a multimillionaire a couple $1,000s,
it doesn't hurt.
Ooh, you know what I mean?
Right. It's not hurting that much. Maybe he does need a suspension.
Yeah.
Maybe, but they were calling for him to be suspended.
Yeah.
As well as a fine. So we'll have to see how that goes. But what I thought was even funnier is that the game ended 37-37. It ended in a tie.
Yeah. That doesn't happen too often, and but I mean, that's a good thing. If that's your team. Yeah. Cincinnati is a problem out here. And we got to go there.
Yes.
We got to go there.
Yes.
Like in a couple weeks. So.
Oh, I'm nervous. I don't even know who are we playing Sunday. Do you know?
Yes, Atlanta.
We have that. I'm not gonna look at it. Okay. Yes, we have that. Atlanta. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to Mr. Derek Shelby. He was reinstated after his suspension, and he only missed one game. And that was against the Dolphins, which was a loss, 27-24. So maybe they needed him there. He did say that he's not a perfect person. They all say that when they get in trouble. I'm not a perfect person.
I'm only human.
Right. I make mistakes. I messed up.
Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. Yeah.